On Google Hangout, I'm joined by Yasmin Bamji Musa, who's actually a qualified attorney, a mom, and an online boutique store owner. Welcome, Yasmin.
Thank you, Ntombi, for allowing me this opportunity.
So you decided not to pursue your career as an attorney because of your love for shoes.
Okay, growing up in a family whose retail business has been shoes for the past 40 years, being exposed to beautiful shoes, getting to try them on whenever I could, inspired a passion in me, which then carried on now in recent years with having kids and being a mom and being at home to go into the shoe business.
And what inspired this venture?
Well, I've always, like I said, loved shoes. So they allow me to, walk my path. They allow me to carry myself. They fit you, whether you get fat or thin. They stay constant. And being a stay-at-home mom, I was looking for a creative outlet where I could broaden myself, my personality by traveling, by meeting people, by showing my creative side. And so this is when the brand of Struck24 was born.
Just tell me more about what's currently on offer at your online shoe store.
Well, Struck24 is an independent brand. All the designs I basically travel and I get inspiration from designers, what's on trend, and then I get to source the fabrics and go to factories that are willing to manufacture the shoes for me. All the shoes are exclusive in that I only manufacture 12 pairs per style, and then I import them and I've placed them online because in this day and age, you can't just pop out for 10 minutes to go and do shopping. A lot of us are very busy, multitasking, working. And there was a need for something exclusive yet affordable. So that's where Struck24 comes in.
And I actually wanted to find out from you, haven't gone through the online store. All I saw was heels and pumps. Are you looking into expanding into a winter range?
At present, because I've done all of this independently, and given that South Africa has such a short season for winter, I've decided not to do a winter range. Most of the shoes are quite versatile in that they can be worn during summer or winter, and I've decided to rather carry on with a summer range by end of August, beginning of September, because South Africa has such a beautiful climate, and I love sandals. I prefer those, so that's the way I'm going.
And what inspires your designs?
Well, it's a lot of things. It's fabric, colors for the season. I tend to like stuff that looks classy. I like stuff that's easily adaptable. So whether you wear it to the office and then later on you are going out, it still goes with your look. You can wear it. So the versatility of being able to use one shoe for many functions and occasions, that's what I basically went with.
And what are some of the advantages of actually having an online store as opposed to a convenience store?
Well, having an online store, given where I live, which is not in a major center, it's a little town up north, beautiful. I'm not able to be there 24/7. Having a store, it entails so much more admin, so much more expenses. And starting this out, I was looking at keeping costs down. I was looking at convenience, like I said. So we offer a free delivery service to your door. And for convenience sake, we decided to go with a e-commerce store instead of your regular brick and mortar store, which I think is the way that South Africa is moving in. I have become a regular online shopper, and I'm hoping that the market will pick up, and this is the way people are going to shop for the future.
And considering the fact that online shopping is a very competitive venture, how do you ensure that you stand out?
Well, it's all about marketing. It's about using your social media, getting onto Twitter, getting onto Facebook, Instagram, putting yourself out there. It's about making contact with editors, speaking to bloggers, I host pop-up events all over, and then you invite people to come and see, because South Africa is very much still a feel, touch market. We do have policies on our store sites in regulation with all the Consumer Protection Acts, which allow for refunds and exchanges and what have you. But still, people want to see, people want to feel, people want to touch. So basically, it's about putting yourself out there, showing who you are, making your presence known by trying to be in the right avenues at the right time.
And how do you juggle being a mother as well as a businesswoman at the same time?
It's hard, but I think it also is your you also are an example to your children, and you're showing them that you can do whatever your passion is. You can achieve things by working hard. I have a good support structure. I have a family that supports me. I've learned to say no in the last year, which was never good at. I've learned to also, grow a thick skin almost, and basically develop myself. And that's how you do it. You have to have a certain time set aside for certain things. I try and travel when my kids are on holiday, makes it easier. I try and host my pop-ups over the weekend because I have to travel 4 hours to get to a major city center. So in that way, that's basically how I found coping makes it a bit easier.
And do you have any advice for women wanting to start their own business?
Well, I think the best advice that I can give is to go for it, to give it your all, to persevere. Perseverance is key, because there's days where you want to throw in the towel and just sit back and say, oh, but I was fine. But you're actually not living. Be true to yourself. Follow your passion, and everything will come at a time and a place, and sometimes things will surprise you. I've been very surprised by the generosity of people, the willingness of people to assist, and it's not that hard. But it is about putting yourself out there.
As a qualified attorney who's such crazy about shoes, do you ever plan on practicing law at all?
Yes, I do. Currently, I am an admitted attorney. I haven't practiced in 9 years, but currently I'm studying towards going to write my conveyancing exam in September, which is daunting, but it's something I enjoy. I enjoy the procedure of it. I think that's the type of person that I am. So yes, I would like to practice law again in the near future, and this would still be my passion. And because of its online convenience, it's still relatively easy to operate and run.